What's up, world? What's up, world? All right, now I'm gonna explain a little bit about this and show you why this really looks real super fishy. You know what I'm saying? If you looked at this, you understand that Monroe came down here with his daughter Juanita. You know what I'm saying? And they did their little thing and made a paradox out of my father. Got the birth records to show that. You know what I'm saying? Then the same thing basically happened over here. See, Glenda Gale, her marriage certificate is to Michael J, who's basically a cousin from over here of Maggie's. You know, she's the trigger man. They want to, you know what I'm saying? Because Glenda Gale and Carrie and I'm sorry, Glenda Gale and Maggie did this together so that Carrie could benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We have this cousin, blah blah blah. They're married right here. They have Stephen Wade. Birth records prove that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little Steve. Steve went on to have his son with Diane or whatnot. We'll get to that later. All right. So Glenda Gale comes over here and see Carrie's dad is actually Todd. But what happened is she had an affair with my dad. You know what I'm saying? They weren't married. You know what I'm saying? She's married to Michael J. My dad's Michael H. Had an affair and had me. And that's basically her cousin. That makes me a double genealogical paradox. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what happened. And then what you have to ask yourself is, where the hell is Michael J? They did something with this, you know what I'm saying, with this dude. We don't know where that's at. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably a homicide. And then we have the records that show that my father passed away of a homicide. So that right there is like a potential double homicide. You know what I'm saying, already. And I have a few other scenarios that you look at it and it makes it look even worse, like there was more going on to it. But you have to understand that Maggie, and because of this, the paradox and stuff, Maggie was basically not related to my father. You feel what I'm saying? And she probably felt mad about that because of the things that he was going to get because of this new tribe or whatnot. And her family wasn't going to benefit. So that's why she shot him. And Glenda Gale helped because, you know what I'm saying, she's acting like she's married. She's actually married to his cousin or whatnot. So she helped because, you see, she's not going to be entitled to anything either. You know what I'm saying? She's just an affair. You feel what I'm saying? She's not going to get anything. So they using me. I'm actually his son, but I'm a double paradox. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really my mother. You know what I'm saying? Who is she? My mother or my cousin? Or is she my am I my own half brother? You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy with the double paradox. I haven't even calculated all the different relations I basically would have, you know, just to myself, let alone anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Then there's always the relation of neither. You know, because a person can't be your mother and your cousin. They can't be both at the same time. They could either be one or the other, but they are actually one or the other, and they both are not. Actually, at the same time, they are not one or the other. That's a paradox. But there's also a third selection, is they could be neither, because it's up to the paradox to decide if they're related to that person or whatnot. And that's just that's just like making it looks like it could be a double homicide. What I'm saying is this: if they have information that they won't give, that will explain all this. You understand what I'm saying? And bring light to it, but they don't. They leave the holes in there, and they've done this all to me throughout my childhood, and they leave the holes in there, so I'm left just to speculate, run around and asking questions, and they get gaslight me. They're going to gaslight me when I ask questions, and I'm never going to get any answers. They're going to do repetitious questioning. They're going to change the subject. They're going to they're just going to get mean and rude sometimes. They would even threaten me. You know what I'm saying? This happened to me ever since I can remember as a child, and it's still going on today. That's why I'm going around all these places trying to pick up forensic records, birth records, all kind of stuff. Why would I be doing that if I knew the truth? Because I don't. They never told me. They just ran me, gaslit me, and confused the story as much as they can. They wanted me to not. They wanted me to not pay attention to the story, to make it so confusing and so much trouble. I don't want to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to turn it loose. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy just trying to figure it out. All they have to do is explain, and all my problems go away. It's very simple, but I'm going to take the explanation that I see right now that it's basically looking like a double homicide, and there's also scenarios where it also looks like a quadruple homicide. Holla at your boy.